Erica, divorce my son right now.
Mom, what's going on all of a sudden?
And don't call me Mom. You're not my daughter-in-law anymore.
I don't understand what's going on.
Oh, well, I really didn't want my son to marry you. Freddy is my precious, precious only son. I was going to choose a partner for him as his mother. But one day, Freddy brought you home, and you told me that you were pregnant with his child. I had no choice but to allow you to marry him. At the time, I thought you were a nice girl. Look at you now. I'm so disappointed that you're actually an outrageous person.
Excuse me? Did I do something? I have no idea why you are upset.
I won't be easy on you just because you're pregnant. I told Freddy too. I want you to divorce him today and vanish from our lives.
Today? That's impossible.
I don't want to see your face anymore. Just texting you makes me sick.
Are you sure?
I have nothing more to say to you. You should hate yourself for deceiving my innocent Freddy.
I don't understand what you mean at all. It's impossible to get a divorce today.
Oh, are you worried about your baby?
Huh?
Leave today. Otherwise, I don't know what happens to the baby.
What are you saying? It's your grandchild.
Shut up. I'm not your mother-in-law anymore. You are to pack your things and leave quickly. Got it?
Hi, Freddy. You're already home, right?
Yes, I'm home. I just got home from work.
Okay. Then I'm sure you've already noticed.
Yeah? Mom told me. She told you to pack up and leave, didn't she?
Yeah. I got messages from her and I didn't know what was going on.
You really did leave the house, didn't you?
Huh?
Mom was impressed. She said, you're surprisingly understanding.
Because if I didn't leave right away, I didn't know what she would do to our baby. I asked my parents to come and pick me up on short notice. I went back to my parents' house with the bare minimum of belongings.
Then all that's left is to proceed with a divorce.
What do you mean? Your mom kicked me out of the house and now you are asking me to divorce you?
Don't be so defensive. You were cheating on me.
Cheating? What? I didn't cheat on you.
Such a liar.
What?
My mom saw you cheating on me.
Your mom?
That's right. That's reason enough for divorce.
When did she say I cheated on you?
Yesterday. She saw you talking with a young guy at our front door. She said you guys looked very friendly.
Young guy? That's my brother.
Huh?
I'm pregnant and can't carry heavy things. So my brother delivered me some groceries.
Your brother?
That's right. I told you that my brother was coming yesterday, didn't I?
I don't remember that.
What?
You can't fool me, you know. You were going to take advantage of him while I was at work.
Why don't you ask my brother? Besides, I'm sure your mom would have remembered his face, because he was at our wedding.
No. Mom said she didn't recognize him.
That's ridiculous. Check on our security camera then. You'll see my brother. I'm sure you'll understand.
You're so demanding. Mom said she'd never seen him before. Are you trying to tell me that she's lying?
Not exactly. You're just accusing me of cheating and asking for a divorce without any evidence. I was just talking to my brother.
I thought you were a nice, innocent woman before we got married. I guess I was unlucky. You've got some nerve to cheat on me so brazenly in broad daylight.
You don't trust me at all, huh?
Mom said she saw it, so it must be true.
That's right. She's more important to you.
Of course she is. My mother would never lie to me. Let's get a divorce. I want to get rid of this cheating woman as soon as possible. But I'm not paying child support, okay? We're getting divorced because of you.
What? What are you talking about? Are you going to abandon your parental duties?
And the child you're carrying? It's your boyfriend's child anyway, right?
That's terrible. It's your child.
I don't believe you at all.
I don't mind taking a DNA test.
That won't be necessary.
Why not?
Because I'm 100% sure you're having an affair. I don't need a DNA test.
Isn't that the most important thing now?
I'm not going to raise a child with your blood in its veins. I can't let this child be a part of my family.
How can you say such a terrible thing?
I'm not going to be the father of your child. I'm going to find a woman younger and prettier than you, and she's going to have my baby. So you and the child in your belly, you guys are now strangers.
Oh, wow. If you don't believe me, then forget it. Promise me one thing.
What the hell?
From now on, no matter what happens, you stay away from me and my child.
Isn't that so obvious? I'm not going to get involved, even if you ask me to. You and that kid betrayed me. I'm not going anywhere near you.
So, we have an agreement, right?
Yeah, we do. Are you okay with this? Don't cry saying it's too hard to raise a kid on your own. Don't ask me to get back together with you.
There's no chance of that happening.
I see. I guess we're strangers now. Goodbye. Hey, Erica. It's been a long time. How are you? How's my kid growing up?
Who is it?
Hey, don't be sad.
Well, I'm seriously asking who you are.
Damn, you are still a pain in the ass. It's Freddy, your husband.
My what? I don't know my husband with that name.
Hey, what the hell are you blabbering about? We divorced 2 years ago. How can you forget in just 2 years?
We divorced 2 years ago, so you are my ex-husband, right?
Huh? It doesn't matter which one it is.
It does, because it's very important whether you are currently my husband or not. Make no mistake, please.
You are so nitpicky about details.
So what does my ex-husband want from me?
I'm trying to get back together with you.
Huh?
You can come back to me again.
I decline.
Why?
You're the one who decided I cheated on you. You're the one who demanded a divorce.
Well. Listen to me. Actually, Mom saw you walking with a kid the other day. Then, she said the kid looked exactly like me when I was his age.
Of course she did. He is related to you after all.
I thought he was your partner's kid. You were actually pregnant with my child.
I told you that over and over. You didn't believe me.
And one more thing. Mom told me you were bringing a young man home with you. I checked the data from the security camera at the front door recently, and your brother was right there. I thought, wow, what you said was true.
Did you say you checked it recently? It's a little too late for that, but...
I told my mom about it. She said she'd forgive you too.
Huh? She said she'd forgive me? I didn't do anything wrong, okay?
You're the one who did something confusing. I'll let that go so you can come back with our kid. You can be my wife again. I'm glad my mom is such a kind person.
Not good at all.
Oh, why?
I don't want to be your wife. I'm not at all happy with such a judgmental mother-in-law.
Oh,
And you? You left me because you believed only your mother's stories.
you made us think you were up to something.
Why? Why is it so confusing?
You invited your brother to our place.
What's wrong with having family over to my house?
Anyone would suspect an affair if a young man came to their house.
Your mom met my brother at the wedding. There are so many photos from the wedding.
I don't remember every single face of your relatives.
Even if she didn't remember their faces, it was stupid to assume that I was cheating on you.
Well,
And you didn't see it with your own eyes. You took your mother's word and divorced me.
what the hell? I told you I'll marry you again.
I don't want to.
Are you sure you want to be so stubborn? It's hard enough raising a child on your own, isn't it? You want to continue being a single mother?
Oh dear, who is a single mother?
You! Stop messing around and listen to me and your mother-in-law.
No, she's not my mother-in-law.
Shut up. You've been married to me once. Divorce or no divorce, you're still entitled to follow my lead.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, I'll marry you today. Just get ready to go to the city office. I'm coming to pick you up with Mom. Erica, we came to your parents' house just now. Who is that guy?
Did you really come?
Of course. I was expecting to see my grandchild. But this guy told me you and your kid were out. I went to pick you guys up, you know?
I'm glad I made it in time. I was out with my kid.
And who was that man who answered the door?
He's my husband.
What? Husband?
We got married 6 months ago.
What? Why didn't you tell us?
I don't know what to tell you, but why would I bother telling you? And I'm pregnant with my husband's child.
What? Oh my God. Then give me my grandson. Frankly speaking, I don't care about you, but you have to give me my grandson. I will raise him together.
That child is not your grandchild.
What?
My husband officially adopted him.
What?
I'd like you to abandon the idea that he's your son's child or your grandchild.
Adoption? What the hell did you do?
I mean, why are you asking me to return my child now? Freddy and I have been divorced for a long time. He told me he was going to have the child with his new wife.
Well, he can't have children anymore.
Oh no.
Right after the divorce, Freddy was diagnosed with a severe illness. Because of the treatment he received at that time, he can no longer have a child of his own.
I see. So no matter what it takes, you want to take my kid, the only one with your blood in him.
That's right. If you understand, then give me my grandson.
No.
Don't you feel sorry for Freddy?
Well, I'm sorry he's sick, but...
If you feel that way, give me back my grandchild.
No, I won't.
You're a stubborn daughter-in-law.
I'm not your daughter-in-law.
You need to listen to me.
You say the same thing as your son.
I will not allow my daughter-in-law to disobey me.
You were the one who told me not to call you Mom anymore.
I told you I would let that go.
Letting it go where? If you don't back off here, I'll call the police.
The police?
You and Freddy are still hanging around near my parents' house anyway, right?
Kinda, but why are you calling the police?
I repeat, I am already divorced. My child has been adopted by my current husband. My husband and I have full custody of our child.
But he's not blood related to your current husband.
It doesn't matter. My husband is. Unlike you and Freddy, he is a man who loves us and our child as a whole. You cannot do anything anymore. Please leave.
Oh no, please, Erica. Give me back my grandson.
Then I'll call the police.
Stop it.
Then please leave.
Okay. I'm leaving now. Just don't call the police. Hey, Erica. Can we get back together again? Since I went to your parents' house, my mom has been totally depressed. She stays at home all day long. She doesn't seem to be able to do anything. Dad said he was thinking of getting a divorce. You know, I feel bad for my mom. Why don't you marry me again and raise our child together? He is our son, right? Once you and my kid come back, Mom will be fine. You want to show some appreciation to my mother too, don't you? And she won't have to go through a divorce. So, let's get back together, okay?
Enough.
What?
I'm not marrying you again.
Why not?
I got married 6 months ago. Didn't your mother tell you that?
I heard that, but you can divorce your husband as soon as you can. There won't be any trouble about custody. Just hurry up and bring my kid back home.
Huh? I'm pregnant with my husband's child.
What?
Oh, you didn't hear about that from your mom?
I didn't know.
And the fact that your parents are going through a divorce has nothing to do with me.
What?
Your father called the other day to apologize to me. He said he was sorry for the trouble his wife and son caused. Your father is a sensible man, unlike you and your mother.
Well, so what?
He told me at the time that I could tell you if you persist in contacting him. I'll tell you now.
What the hell? What is it?
Your mother has been cheating on her husband for a long time.
What?
They say if you're having an affair, you think other people are doing it too. That's exactly what happened 2 years ago.
My mom? No way.
She thought I was having an affair when she saw my brother. I guess it's because she was cheating on him.
Oh no.
Your mother brought a young man into the house while her husband was at work. She never learned her lesson.
Seriously?
And then, your father on your behalf paid me alimony. And also, he's been paying me monthly child support on your behalf.
What?
He hasn't done it anymore since I married my husband. He said he would deduct the amount from what you will eventually inherit.
What?
He said that you will probably end up with nothing.
What do you mean?
That's why I'm sure you're going through a big upheaval. So this is not the time to worry about me.
Help me out.
Don't tell me you've forgotten the promise we made back then.
Promise?
From now on, no matter what happens, you stay away from me and my children. That's what I said.
But things have changed, and you can help me as my ex-wife.
A promise is a promise.
No way.
Stay away from us for the rest of your life.
Oh no.
Freddy was living with his parents after the divorce. He was quite shocked when he found out about his mother's affair. He left his parents' house without saying a word. Shortly thereafter, my ex-parents-in-law divorced. My ex-mother-in-law was evicted from the family home. She was charged alimony, but since she was a housewife and had no savings, she had no choice but to borrow money. Now she is working so hard to pay off her debts. Freddy must have been mentally exhausted after losing so many things all at once. He made a series of mistakes at work and he got fired. He is now working as a day laborer to make ends meet. As for me, I recently gave birth to my second child. My current husband loves them both. I would like to continue to live happily with my beloved family.
Vanessa, is now a good time?
Hi, Patricia. What's the matter?
You know, I'm going to ask something a bit strange. Have you talked to the police about my son lately?
Police? No. Why do you ask?
I see. Actually, yesterday, a man in his 50s claiming to be a police officer came to my house. He said he wanted to see my son and asked me to tell him where he was.
He wanted to see Andrew?
It's strange no matter how you look at it, right? So I sent him away, of course. I thought maybe something had happened at your place, so I decided to contact you.
I'm also surprised. I never heard anything about it. Is it a scam or something?
That could be it. I don't know how they got our address either. Be careful at your place too.
Okay, I will. Thank you for letting me know. Please be careful and keep your doors locked too.
Are you James Reynolds' wife? We are arresting your husband. Please cooperate with our investigation.
What? What's this out of the blue? Is this a scam?
No. I am a police officer.
Why would a police officer contact me by text? I mean, how did you get my contact information?
That's confidential.
Isn't that an invasion of privacy?
In the context of a police investigation, such concerns are irrelevant. You are obligated to cooperate.
Really? Even if you claim to be the police over the text, I can't trust it at all.
Then please take a look at this.
What? What's this picture that you just sent me?
It's a police ID.
Police ID? Do the police nowadays show their ID as a picture?
Yes, because digitalization has advanced in recent years. Anyway, we're arresting your husband. Please, tell us where he is.
I can't give you my husband's information just like that. I mean, you seem suspicious.
What? Accusing a police officer of being suspicious? I could arrest you for obstructing justice.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I understand. But first, can you tell me what my husband is accused of? Did he commit a serious crime?
Your husband is a fraudster who tricked people out of $10 million. There's a warrant out for his arrest, so we're arresting him.
What? $10 million?
It's shocking, isn't it? Your husband is a high-ranking member of a global fraud organization. He's swindling large sums of money from innocent elderly people.
I didn't know. When was this?
As recently as yesterday.
What? Yesterday?
There have been over 20 cases this month.
Today is the 21st. So, does that mean my husband has been committing fraud every day? That's frightening. By the way, this fraud organization, when did they start operating?
Since a year ago.
What? Really?
Shocking, isn't it? Your husband has been involved in a major crime for that long.
I'm really shocked.
So please help us with our investigation. Tell us where your husband is.
I understand, but I don't know where he is. He hasn't been home in a while.
Perhaps he's afraid of the police and is on the run. Well then, please tell us your home address.
What? Why? My husband isn't at home, so why do you need the address?
There's a possibility that he left some evidence at home. we'll need to conduct a search of your residence.
I understand. Our address is... Patricia, a self-proclaimed police officer, contacted me too.
I knew it. Did they check your house? Are you okay?
The police didn't come directly to my house but sent the message. The police asked me for my address, but I quickly told them the address of a pizza place I saw on a flyer nearby.
Well done. Did they say anything about Andrew?
Apparently, Andrew was a high-ranking member of a fraud organization.
What?
And he's been active for a year. And it looks like he's tricking people out of $10 million. They said there was a warrant for his arrest, and they were looking for him.
What? I can't believe it. Pulling off $10 million is quite a talent.
That's true. But how did they know my contact information and your address?
I hate to think about it, but could that self-proclaimed police officer be someone related to our relatives or friends?
If so, there's no way that the police officer doesn't know about Andrew.
That's right.
They visited your house suddenly, but if they ask for my address, it means they don't know where I live, I guess. That also feels a bit off.
Oh, wait a minute.
What's wrong?
There's news about a fraud organization right now. They've been active for a year, and the total damage is $10 million. Isn't this the same information as what you mentioned earlier?
It does seem that way. I thought it was all made up. It seems like the fraud organization actually exists.
I wonder what their purpose is.
At first, I thought they were going to ask for alimony or hush money. But he didn't seem like the type to want money. Anyway, they're insistent on knowing where Andrew is.
I wonder what he wants to do by looking for Andrew.
What could it be?
I don't know. I can't figure it out at all.
It's like a mystery novel.
Oh, wait. Mystery novel?
What now?
I've got it. They know our address but not yours. Someone who doesn't know what happened to Andrew. I might have an idea.
Really?
Yes. I don't know why he knows your contact information or why he's looking for Andrew, but...
I think that's enough of a clue. Can you tell me more about it?
Hey, you really fooled me last time.
Oh, hello. Any update on the case?
So, you are just going to pretend that you didn't lie? This is serious obstruction of justice. Do you understand that?
What are you talking about?
I went to the address you gave me the other day. It was a pizza place.
What? I'm sorry, I made a mistake.
How do you mix up your home address with the pizza places? I'm pretty sure it was on purpose. Don't mess around.
I'm not. I really made a mistake.
We don't have time. Come on, give me the right address.
Are you in a hurry?
Yes, I am.
Why?
There's information that the fraud organization is escaping overseas. We need to catch your husband and bring down the entire fraud organization before that happens.
That's tough, but I don't think my husband has a passport.
Of course, they will go to overseas illegally. A criminal organization wouldn't leave the country in a normal way.
I guess so, but are you sure you're allowed to tell me that? Isn't that an internal police secret?
You're a cooperating witness, so it's fine.
Don't you think that I'm working with my husband?
According to the investigation, you are not a suspect, so it's okay.
I see. Wow, just as I thought. People inside the organization are well informed.
What do you mean?
You're a member of that fraud organization, right? I don't know why you're targeting my husband, but when you were acting, you accidentally revealed the details about the organization you're really a part of. He even mentioned plans for illegal immigration and fleeing the country. You're too dumb, aren't you?
I'm a police officer. You, the wife of a fraudster, intend to defy a police officer like me?
You are not a police officer. Don't you ever call my husband a fraudster.
You said your husband hasn't been home lately. That's evidence of something suspicious.
My husband has already passed away.
What?
I never said anything about my husband being alive, did I? The reason he hasn't come home is because he's dead.
He's dead? When?
About a year ago. He was hit by a truck and passed away. If it's true that he's still alive and committing fraud, I'd rather want to see my husband.
If he's dead, why didn't you tell me first? Were you deceiving me? Don't mess around.
There's no need to tell a clearly suspicious person. And I didn't lie to you. You just misunderstood on your own. If you call yourself a police officer, you need to act smarter. Right, Mr. Morgan Johnson?
What? How did you know my name?
56 years old, single, officially unemployed. In reality, you're a member of a fraud organization. You're the one with a warrant out for your arrest.
How did you?
My husband, before marrying me, used to gather with a mystery enthusiast he met online. They talked about mysteries while having tea and meals. You were there too, weren't you? You knew his parents' address, but you didn't know about his current home address. I thought it was strange that you didn't know that my husband had already passed away. It makes sense if you knew him a long time ago.
What? How did you know? Are you a detective or something?
It was my mother-in-law, not me, who figured it out. Among my husband's belongings left at his parents' house, there was a list of contacts from the Mystery Club. In it were my husband's parents' home address and your real name and address. Based on that, we asked the police to look into you. I told them that you might be connected to the fraud organization. They investigated very quickly. If you had used a fake name, it could have been more difficult, but luckily, you were foolish enough to use your real name.
That's right. Damn, I can't believe I got caught.
What? Did you think you wouldn't get caught?
Of course. The fear of getting caught will cause the fraud to fail. You have to do it confidently and boldly.
Even if you were a member of the Mystery Club, I can't believe you could only come up with such a lousy plan. My husband must be disappointed.
Shut up. I don't have a choice. Do you have any proof that your husband is dead?
What?
I need some proof. Give it to me.
I don't understand. What do you want it for?
My boss in the organization told me to take care of your husband. I've been told not to come back until I've taken care of him for sure. If I don't hurry, I won't make it in time. I'm the only one left behind.
Are you saying that people from a criminal organization want my husband's life? My husband wasn't the kind of person to earn others' resentment during his lifetime. He was kind, hardworking, and I was surprised that such a genuinely good person existed in this modern age.
All of that is just a bunch of lies. Your husband is the enemy of my boss.
Enemy?
Robert Gill is my boss's name.
Robert Gill? Really? No way.
Looks like you have some idea, huh? Robert was beaten up by your husband a year ago, and he's been swearing revenge since that day. He said he couldn't rest until he got his revenge before he left the country. So I was asked to send your husband to the afterlife.
Never thought such a coincidence would happen. Unbelievable.
What are you laughing at? Have you lost your mind after finding out the truth about your husband?
Quite the opposite. It's hilarious. Let me tell you one truth. You were abandoned by your boss.
What? What do you mean?
Maybe you're too dumb to be needed in the organization. My husband beat up your boss? Don't make me laugh. He is the murderer who hit and ran my husband with a truck a year ago.
What?
He knew my husband was dead, yet he told you not to come back until you've taken care of my husband? Doesn't this mean that's the same thing as being told not to come back for the rest of your life? Right?
What? No way. That's not true. There's no way he would abandon me.
Since my husband's accident, our family has been searching for the culprit. The culprit was good at hiding, and we were at a loss. But I never expected that someone my husband knew in the past, and the person who ran over him with a truck, would turn out to be in the same fraud group. And I never thought that the culprit would approach us.
Are you going to report me?
Already did.
What?
I told you I had you investigated by the police. I told them about your organization's escape overseas, and that Robert Gill is the culprit behind my husband's accident. I told them everything. Before you escape, I'll make sure everything is brought to justice.
Oh no. I can hear the police sirens. How did they find my location?
They traced you through the various surveillance cameras, starting with the one at the pizza place. They followed surveillance camera footage from different locations, pinpointing the hotel where you are currently hiding. As expected, real police are incredibly skilled.
Damn.
Thanks to you, Officer Morgan, the organization is on the brink of collapse. And it looks like I will be able to catch the hit-and-run culprit and bring justice for my husband. Thank you very much. Please reflect on your life in jail with your boss. A few minutes later, Morgan was arrested and underwent police interrogation. Whether he was upset about being betrayed by his boss or had just accepted the situation, it seems he spilled all the information about the organization's overseas escape date, base, members, etc. Based on that, the police arrested all the members of the organization. Robert Gill was also caught and admitted his guilt. The reason why Morgan got my contact information was he posed as a police officer interrogating people near my husband's parents' home. And he managed to get my contact from our mutual friend. Though my mother-in-law and I easily saw through the shoddy police act, I was horrified that some people could not see through it. My mother-in-law and I received a reward from the police for providing information. We also received a generous amount of compensation from the perpetrator for my husband's case. While the money isn't everything, the case has been resolved, and there's a sense of relief and brightness. I believe my husband is finding comfort in heaven.
Hi, Emily. It's been 3 years. I went to Mom and Dad's place, but someone else answered the door. Did you guys move out? Tell me where you three live now. Huh? Ruth? How dare you after what you did to me? What? Am I not welcomed? Of course not. What? Why? It's been 3 years since you eloped with my ex Isaac. We didn't hear anything from you guys. How could you casually drop me a line? Well, Isaac and I broke up already. What? Broke up? I realized that there were limits to eloping. Eloping means throwing away everything you have built up in your life. In other words, Isaac had to leave his work. If you think about it, Isaac was unemployed. His job search in the new town didn't go well at all. And when he finally got a job, it was at a small company that paid only mediocre wages. We did not have so much money in savings, and it was hard to go back to our hometown. By the time a year had passed, we felt like we had no choice but to live together. We ended up staying together for a little more than 3 years, but we finally decided to break up, and I was released. Wow, but that doesn't mean you could return to mom and dad's. What? I'm sure they will be happy to have their daughter back home for the first time in 3 years. They said they didn't want to talk to you, who would elope with her sister's fiancé. That's mean. You're the one who did terrible things to me. I see you've even visited home. One of the reasons we moved out was to cut ties with you. Tell me your new address, please. We don't want to see you again. I wouldn't tell you. Then why did you keep my number? If you didn't want to talk to me, you could have blocked my number. Yeah, that's right. Now that I've made that declaration, I can finally block you. What? I've been waiting for this day. You're officially disowned. So, Emily, goodbye. Emily, I changed my number. What? Ruth? That's right. It's terrible of you to block your little sister. I have so many questions I want to ask you. I told you we're not talking anymore. No matter how many times you change your number, it doesn't change the fact that you are disowned. I'm blocking you now. Wait a minute. I found out where you live. What? You live in a really nice place, don't you? I'll live there for you as an apology for blocking me. What are you talking about? I understand you found my address, but you can't live here. Why not? This place is rented under my boyfriend's name. Ha ha ha. You're slow as always. What I'm trying to say is, I am with your boyfriend now, so I'm moving in with him. That's what I'm saying. Huh? Oh, that's right. Isaac wanted to get back together with you. I'll give Isaac back to you, so we're all good again. Now everything is settled, and we're all happy. Good, good, good. There's no way I'll ever get back together with Isaac. If he shows up, I'll turn him in to his parents. They pay the compensation. Oh my God, that's so scary. Besides, my boyfriend is the one who accepted me after knowing everything about my past. There's no way he would betray and cheat on me with you, the root of all evil. Huh? So you're saying that I'm too attractive for him. He knows everything, but he still wants me. I'm sorry I stole another man from you. I'm such a sinful woman. He's sitting next to me right now. What? He says he doesn't know you. He had never met you. He doesn't know your number. Huh? Emily, you can't lie to me. Keep your joke to yourself. How can you be so sure it's a lie? Because he's right next to me. I think he is not who you think he is. That can't be true. Then tell me the name of that person. Are you stupid to make me say that? Are you the one who doesn't realize you're not getting anywhere? Don't worry, you're the only one who thinks so. Just say it. I'll leave tomorrow, depending on your answer. You will if I tell you? If he is really cheating on me. You know, his name is David. David? Yes, now that I've said it, you need to leave. Goodbye. Hey, Emily, what's going on? I know your celebrity life in the condo is great and you don't want to leave, but you promised me you'll leave. You should at least spell leave correctly. Huh? Are you stupid? Shut up. That doesn't matter. Just get out of the condo. I'm going to live with David on the top floor. I'm so ready to move in. I can't move in if you're still there. My boyfriend's name is not David, so I would not leave. Huh? What's that? Stop being difficult. You can't fool me, Emily. You are so obvious. Let me ask you something. Where is this condo you're after? Huh? Why are you asking me that? You're not very smart, are you? It's the River City condo near River Station, right? Room 5001 on the top floor. I knew what you were going to say. Am I right? You live there with David, so there's no way you could be wrong. I asked around about you and your address. I'm sure of it. I see. You used all your connections to find out. Amazing, isn't it? I came here one day and snuck in among the residents. They found out you were living with a rich, handsome guy, David. Of course, I'd want a place like that, right? I guess the old information is what caused this misunderstanding. I see. What? What do you mean, misunderstanding? You see, we sold that room 6 months ago. You sold it? It was my boyfriend's condo. He had to relocate for his new job. Fortunately, my work has a branch office there, and we were planning to get married anyways. So, we found a nice condo in the area where we were going to move. We sold the room in River City condo and bought a new one here. And we're still living together. Well, what about David? He must be the new resident. Oh, really? I was surprised. But I don't care. David is still mine. Once again, I have to make a plan to kick out his girlfriend. I don't think you can do that. She's the owner of room 5001. Huh? So it's David who will be evicted from the condo. By the way, David's work went bankrupt. He's currently unemployed and looking for a job. Unemployed? Is that true? Are you joking again? The truth will come out soon. Soon? David's girlfriend, well, his fiancée, Erica, owns her business. I knew Erica through work and I've met David too. What? To be honest, you're an embarrassment to my family, and I didn't want anything to do with you. I told David's fiancée about your relationship with David. What? What are you doing? Of course, it's the best way to stop your selfish behavior. There's also the compensation that you haven't paid me yet. Huh? Also, David's fiancée is monitoring David's GPS now. What? I heard he has been at your apartment since last night. What? They know everything about you guys. Reported me? You may want to be careful. After this, Erica went to Ruth's apartment. What a surprise! David's parents accompanied her. Ruth and David were caught and yelled at all night long. My parents, who now live in a senior apartment, told Erica that Ruth would take all the responsibility. Later, Ruth ran away to her ex, Isaac. But she was captured despite her effort. I also informed Isaac's parents where he is. And so Ruth was captured again. She works for Erica's subcontractor with a minimum wage, spending most of her salary on compensation.
Hello, how are you? My name is Alice from First National Bank. Pleased to meet you. I'd like to talk to Miss Natalie Harper about a few things. Is this the right number? Yes, but First National Bank? Alice, are you a banker? Yes, I am. Do you have a moment? Wait a minute. How does a banker know my number? I use First National Bank, but I never gave my mobile number to the banker. You must be scamming me or something. I won't be tricked. Calm down, Miss Harper. Nowadays, if you look it up, you can figure it out. You can figure it out if you look it up. No matter how much of a banker you are, how is it possible to look up a bank user's mobile number? The times are evolving rapidly, you know. You know, there are things like the abolition of bank books and digitalization, right? So it is possible to send banking messages to a mobile phone number. Do you do that without permission? I'm still not convinced. I don't care if it's a phone call to a cell phone, but to send a message to a private number? It's suspicious. Well, I understand why you would say that, but I don't think this is the time to say that. What do you mean? I sent you a text message today for no other reason than I came to warn you, you know. If you say I'm suspicious and treat me badly, you'll be in big trouble later on. Warn me? What are you talking about? I just use First National Bank like normal. Is that normal? Is it normal to borrow money and not pay it back? What? You mean a debt? I didn't borrow any money from First National Bank. And you can't believe I haven't returned it. Please don't say things that don't make sense. Please calm down. It's not you who owes money. It's your husband. What? My husband owes you money? Isn't that a mistake? Unfortunately, it's not a mistake. I mean, this is a fact. We are having a hard time getting the money back, and we are in a lot of trouble. If we don't do something, we will be forced to collect the money, so I give him a warning before that happens. Wait a minute. My husband is not the kind of person who would go into debt. Besides, there is no way in the world he would borrow money from First National Bank without telling me, no matter what I think. Even if he did borrow money, it is absolutely unthinkable that he has not repaid it. I understand why you would like to think so, but, Miss Harper, please accept the reality. You are your husband's co-signer, right? Huh? No, that's also not true. I've never signed any co-signer's papers, and neither my husband nor I are in any financial trouble. Are you sure about that? Even if you're not in trouble at home, how about your husband's company? Huh? My husband's company? Besides, let me tell you something, by the way. Miss Harper, your husband is cheating on you. Oh? What? What are you saying? My husband can't cheat on me. He's not that sneaky. I mean, how can you, a banker, know such a thing? I understand why you don't want to believe me, but I saw it with my own eyes. Your husband was with a young woman when he came to borrow money. That seems like he was cheating, doesn't it? I'd like to ask you something. What is it? I can understand that he had me as a co-signer and that you looked up my contact information and messaged me on my cell phone. Why didn't you think the woman who came with my husband was me? What? Normally, if a man and a woman came to borrow money together, wouldn't you think that the woman was the wife and the same person who co-signed? And yet, you knew from the very beginning that that woman was not me. How so? You don't know what I look like, do you? No, that's the thing, you see. I called her by a different name. What did you call her? What was it? But anyway, I didn't call her Natalie Harper. Anyway, I'm telling you it was an affair. Your husband is leaving you, that's the truth. You're only worthless as a co-signer. And, you understand, as co-signer, you need to repay the debt. Alice, have you forgotten your position? Oh, my apologies. I'm sorry, I just got distracted. Anyway, I'll leave you alone for today. The amount of the debt is $200,000, so please prepare it. It's been a while, Miss Harper. Regarding your husband's debt from the other day, when can I expect payment? Hello, Alice. I'm sorry, but I'm still not convinced, and I can't pay it all in one payment. It's fraud, isn't it? What are you talking about now? If you don't do anything, your husband will be drowning in debt, and your family will all hit rock bottom. If you want to risk not paying it, go ahead and do it. Scary people from the collection agency will come to your house later. I asked my husband if he had ever been in debt before, but he didn't show any sign of it. Of course he didn't. He co-signed the loan without telling you. He must be trying very hard to hide it. But I contacted you for your sake, right? I felt sorry for you to be made a co-signer without knowing anything about it and to be in debt hell. if you can think of it as women helping women. I see. Thank you very much. Well, it's true that it's not good to be asked to pay back $200,000 all of a sudden, is it? I don't want to force you to do that. For now, may I ask you to pay the money in installments? Excuse me, Alice. Yes? Can I ask you something? Yes, okay, but what is it? Is it something to do with the debt? No, actually, it has nothing to do with this debt. There's a rumor going around right now at my son's kindergarten. Rumors? About what? A rumor that my husband owes a lot of money. And on top of that, that our family is running away from that debt, and that we haven't even paid the daycare fees for our son's kindergarten. Wow, I didn't know there were rumors like that. But it's not a rumor, it's a fact, right? It's not true. We are paying our kindergarten fees, and we are not running away from our debts. My son is feeling sad at the kindergarten because of the rumors. My son is being looked at strangely by his friends' mothers, and it's very difficult for him. I don't know why you're saying it's hard. If you insist that, then you should pay me. If not, I'm sure you'll get a lot of bad comments from your mummy friends. Since you are enrolled in Greenwood Kindergarten, which is famous for its safety, you might as well keep your reputation intact, don't you think? How did you know? What? The kindergarten my son goes to. I never said anything about Greenwood Kindergarten, did I? It's just a coincidence. Or rather, your husband mentioned something like that. It was just something I remembered. We asked about your family's occupation in the debt process. When I asked him about his son, he told me. Oh, I see. I can't believe he brought his affair partner to the bank when he borrowed money and told you about our son's kindergarten right then and there. If that's true, then my husband is a huge asshole, isn't he? Haha, yes. And anyway, I hope you don't mind paying in installments. I will contact you again. Hello, Alice. May I have a moment to talk with you now? Well, Miss Harper. Have you thought about the payment? About that, you didn't tell me where to transfer the money yet. The thing about that is, I'll come and pick it up in person. What? You're going to come all the way to my place? I mean, why would you do that? It's a lot of money, so it's better to send it by bank transfer, right? No. You see, bank transfer fees are very expensive nowadays. I would feel bad to ask you to go to the trouble of transferring the money. And since you are a cosigner, I'll do this as a special service. I see. You mean you know where we are, right? Oh, no, I don't. I did see your address, but I don't know the details. So, there is a kindergarten nearby, right? Is it okay if I meet you there? Okay. Please wait a few days so I can prepare the money. I'll wait a few days. But still, you got married to a CEO. I'm surprised that you got married to the boss of a big company, but he borrowed money behind your back and made you a cosigner. My husband is a lawyer. What? A lawyer? That's strange. Normally, when you borrow money from a bank, there is a section to write down your occupation. Don't tell me you didn't look at the documents properly. I didn't think a banker would make a mistake. Oh no, I did look. But he mentioned that his income was very high, so I just assumed that he was the president of a company or something. A lot of income? Did my husband say so? Well, yes, he did. Well, then why did he come to you to borrow money? That's because... You seem to have mistakenly thought that he was the president of a company and that he must have borrowed the money to keep the company going? Well, I'm sorry, I don't remember much about that. You don't remember much? You loaned us $200,000 and you've been contacting me so much, but you don't remember much about us? I don't know how that's possible. How can someone who is supposed to be a loan officer at First National Bank be so careless? What are you trying to say? I'm telling you, you're being cheated on. You're saying I'm tricking you, but you're the one being cheated on. You're a woman who's been abandoned by her husband. So what? Huh? If my husband is really cheating on me, I would immediately hire a professional to gather all the evidence I can find, Present that evidence, demand alimony, and get a divorce. I'll dump that kind of man myself. Well, oh, it might be better to do that, right? Then the cosigner thing will be clear, and I can hire a better lawyer than my husband. Wait a minute. What is it? Well, are you going to make it that important? Important? What are you talking about? If you are saying that my husband borrowed $200,000 from the bank, that is even more important. I need to report this to my husband's parents and have them look into things. Not only did he borrow money without telling me, but he co-signed the loan with my name. It's totally unacceptable. No, Miss Harper, please calm down. I won't make it public as long as you pay it in installments, and I have no intention of collecting it in any strange way. That's not what this is about. Anyway, I will ask my husband, who is a lawyer, about it, okay? Are you going to join our talk, Alice? No, I'm fine. I'm sorry, but I need to go now. Hello, Miss Harper. I'm sorry about the other day. I was busy. No, it's fine. How can I help you today? Well, about the payment. May I go pick up $10,000 for now? Well, yes, that's fine. Really? Then I'll head over there right away. Please meet me in front of the kindergarten I told you about. But first, may I have a word? What is it? Do you remember that kindergarten I told you about? There was a bad rumor going around my son's kindergarten. Ah, you mentioned something about that. Yes, I remember. About that, I found out who started the rumor. What? I told the rumor mongers what had happened, and I traced back who had told them about the rumor. And then, we finally found him. Mr. Carroll, it's you, isn't it? What are you talking about? I didn't do anything like that. Besides, I'm Alice. I don't know whoever that person is. In school, the story of Alice is written by another Mr. Carroll. You thought of it well. But if you went through the trouble, wouldn't it have been better to change the name completely? Why did you use such a half-assed pseudonym? That's why it was so easy to find out. What are you saying? I told you, I don't know. Anyway, the $200,000 your husband owes from our bank, I'll have you pay it as a cosigner. I'll talk to the chairman. Huh? Chairman? For what? Huh? You didn't know? My grandfather is the chairman of First National Bank. I'm sure everyone who works for First National Bank knows his name at least. It's strange that you didn't know that. Normally, if the grandson-in-law of the chairman came to borrow $200,000, it would be more memorable. No, I know. I just forgot about it. Speaking of strange, my husband is also strange. My husband borrowed $200,000 from First National Bank without telling me, whose grandfather is the chairman of First National Bank. Especially if he co-signed the loan with me. Don't you feel that he didn't think too much about what would happen if he was found out? Haha. Well. But it can't be helped. You didn't know anything about it. Of course you don't know, because you being a banker is a big lie. Haha. What? How did you know that? I asked my grandfather to look it up. Then I found out that there was no banker named Alice at any of the branches around here in the first place. So you contacted me from the very beginning to cheat me out of my money. Alice? You did that? No, Miss Natalie. There's a reason for this. Yes, I know. You're in trouble because you can't pay the alimony for your affair, right? What? Why do you say that? Just as you are spreading rumors about me, so too they are spreading rumors about you. That's where I heard it. That the family is on the verge of collapse because of your affair. You can't pay the alimony and you are about to be evicted from your house. That's why you came up with this plan, isn't it? Well, it's just, there's no other way. I couldn't live without money. But that doesn't mean there are things you can't do. I don't have a choice. Your husband earns a lot of money, so he should share a little. Please, $50,000 is fine. You don't need the money anyway. Lend me the money. I don't want to. Why not? So I can't make a living and you can just let me die? You're going to leave me to die? You bitch. Don't worry about that. You'll have food, clothing, and shelter. What? What do you mean? My brother is a police officer. What? So I told my brother about all this. Huh? Now my brother is going to pick you up at your house with his colleagues, so please wait a little longer. You'll have a pleasant life in prison with 3 guaranteed meals a day. What? Prison? Why am I going to jail? Wait a minute. What do you mean? Why are the police here? What are you talking about? What you did is fraud and defamation by spreading false rumors without permission. You are under arrest for those crimes. Oh no, that's a lie. Stop it. Please, forgive me. This is what you deserve. Please go to your new home, prison. Goodbye. A short time later, Mr. Carroll was arrested for defamation and fraud by my brother and others. This led to a formal divorce from his wife, and he still owes her alimony and child support for their children. When he gets out of prison, he will be forced to work at a factory owned by a friend of his parents. At the factory, he will live in a dormitory and will be provided with meals, so it is good that he will be able to live well.
Thank you for coming today, Emma. I had heard about you from James for a while, but when I actually met you, I was surprised to find that you are much nicer than I had imagined. I can't believe that such a nice young lady is going to marry James. I am so happy. I think my husband is happy in heaven. Please take good care of James from now on. Please come visit us again. Thank you very much. But let me tell you one thing. Please don't see me again. What? I won't visit you during Obon, New Year's, and GW. If necessary, I'll ask only James to go there. Let's not get involved in anything other than weddings and funerals. Huh? What? Why? I'm sorry, did I do something to offend you? No, it's not like that. I just married James and became his wife. I'm not the bride of your family. I'm a stranger to you, not a blood relative. Please be sensible about that. It must be tiring for both of us to care about each other. Please keep contact to a minimum. I'll turn off notifications on my line as well. If you need something, please contact James. But please don't rely on James too much, just because he's the eldest. Don't rely on him too much. I'll invite you to the wedding, but please don't do anything harsh. Do you understand? Huh? I understand. I was told something like, did I do something rude? Was Emma mad at me? Oh, I forgot to tell you, Mom. I'm sorry. Emma was not mad at you. She's just a little cautious. Wary? You mean she's shy? That's not what I meant. To tell the truth, Emma's mother and her grandmother on her father's side had a very bad relationship. Her mother and father's grandmother had a very bad relationship. She's seen them fight since she was little. They're separated from her father's side of the family now. She's wary of her mother-in-law. It's not about my mom. That's what you meant. I don't want to do anything to Emma. It's like a trauma. Yeah, that's what I meant. So, well, maybe after we get married, we'll be a little bit apart. But it won't be a problem, right? My sister and her husband live nearby. If you need anything, you can just ask her. It's true that Ava stays here too. I'm sure I won't be in trouble, but it'll be a little lonely. We got to know each other so well. Well, what can we do? Once we got married, we'd have drifted apart sooner or later. We're a single mother family, and Emma's family is different from ours. Don't do anything unnecessary at the wedding. Just sit quietly in your seat. Status? I don't know, but, well, if that's the case, I don't mind if Emma does as she wishes. What's more important is that you two are happy as a couple. I hope she'll let her guard down in time. Well, We'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, thanks for your time today. I'll let you know when the wedding date is fixed. Mother-in-law, what is the meaning of this? What in the world is going on? Emma, it's been a while. Congratulations! I heard from James that the baby was born safely. I'm glad to hear both mother and child left the hospital in good health. What is it? Don't act like you're worried about me. Don't even send that. Pretending to be worried? No, I'm not pretending. And what's all that stuff? Baby clothes and money? What do you mean by that? I don't know what you mean. It was supposed to be a baby gift. A small gift. I heard you were going to buy baby clothes. I thought I'd get you some clothes for everyday use. A bib and... I'm sorry. You didn't like it? You've finally shown your true colors. Sending me those cheap clothes and money like that? Like you're trying to ingratiate yourself with me. Are you trying to appeal to your grandchildren? My son is mine and James. He's not your grandson. Just because my son was a boy, you'll say something about an heir. Huh? I didn't mean it like that. There's no room for carelessness. I thought you've been quiet for the past 3 years. You think you can catch me with that cheap stuff? It's just a nuisance. That's why mothers in single-parent households are. I didn't mean it like that. I just wanted to congratulate you. I didn't even know the sex of the baby until just now. No need to make excuses. The child is not your grandchild, and he's not your heir. Besides, there's nothing to inherit from a poor family with a single mother. I never said that. I never thought so. Why do you say that? You're playing the victim. It's so obvious. They don't send unconditional congratulations. We know what they're trying to do. They're just trying to get us with cheap stuff and money. They want us to take care of them in their old age. Don't think you'll get your way. I already threw away those trashy clothes. My parents will give me something better, so I don't need it. What? Oh no. Please don't waste your time like this. No matter how much you try to curry favor with me, I will not associate with you or your relatives. I won't care for my mother-in-law at all. I won't even let my children see her. And please, don't get involved with James anymore. Wait, Emma, you've misunderstood me. Please listen to me. No, there's nothing more to talk about. Pretend we're not here. Goodbye. Mom, what are you doing? I was just getting out the hospital and taking it easy. Don't make Emma angry. I don't know why Emma got mad at me. I just sent my congratulations. I don't know if she blocked me or what, but she hasn't responded. I told you not to interfere as much as possible, but you went to the trouble of sending a congratulatory gift. I don't even know if it was a gift. What do you mean? Don't play dumb with me. Emma was right after all. What did you want us to do with the $3,000 you sent? Were you going to ask us to give you your grandchild? Or you think you would be able to obligate us to live with you? With a mere $3,000? Did you think that you could get close to your son and his wife? Did you think they'd take care of you in your old age? What are you saying, James? What you guys are saying is crazy. What are you thinking? Say it from the beginning. Then let me tell you at this point. I've been putting up with it all my life because we were a single mother family. What? I've been lonely because I didn't have a father. I've had a hard time because we were poor. I've always felt ashamed of being a single parent. I've suffered because of you. Even after I got my own place, you held me back with your meager support. When I got married, you tried to interfere with my wife and kids. You tried to do everything according to your wishes. Emma's parents never did anything like that. Hey, James, what are you talking about? I can't live my life being exploited by you anymore. I don't consider people like you my mother. I'd rather just break up with you and be a stranger. I'll live my life with Emma's parents as my parents. I don't want any more support from you, and I won't give it to you. I won't let you see your grandchildren, and I won't take care of you. Spend your old age alone and lonely and regret what you did to me. Don't touch my house again. I get it. In short, you want to be insulated from me because being a single parent is a disgrace. With my humble assistance or a mere token of a monetary gift, I don't expect you to take care of me in my old age. Is that what you're saying? That's what I said. It's really annoying, so don't ever get involved with us again. I see. Then, will you get out of my house? Huh? Why? Is the house the apartment we're living in now? Yes. If you don't want my help, I suggest you get out of that apartment you're living in. No, why? This is the apartment I've lived in since college. I don't need my mother telling me to move out. I do. That apartment you guys are living in, I'm the owner. Huh? Owner? Yes. I bought it about 10 years ago. I own the whole place. What? You're lying. It's true. That's why you guys are living there. That's why you guys get to live there for 60% less than the other apartments. Remember when you started college and lived on your own? I introduced that apartment to you. Don't you remember? I did, but I can't believe you're the owner. That's impossible. Where would you get that kind of money? What do you mean, where? Of course, it's my own money. It's not that big, but I'm the president of an apparel company. I make a fair amount of money. What? President? No. Of course not. We've always been poor. Mom, you were always working to make money. You left me and my sister to the neighbor lady. Neighbor lady? Is she Olivia who used to come to our house? She was my nanny. What? A nanny? When you were little, about a year after your father passed away, the new company I was starting took off and I got busy. I hired Olivia to take care of the housework and babysit. You're talking about Olivia, aren't you? What? A nanny? We could afford that? Why do you think we were poor in the first place? I never given you a hard time financially. I never made you lack for food or clothes. I took you on all kinds of fun and vacations. I sent you to the schools you wanted to go to, from elementary school through high school. I didn't give you hand-me-downs or second-hand school supplies. We gave you brand new ones. I gave you all the club activities and lessons you wanted. I even allowed you to go to college without a scholarship. I never took a penny from you. When have I ever exploited you? Well, no, because when Emma found out I was from a single-parent family, she told me how hard it was for you to be poor, and how lonely it was not having a father. She said she felt sorry for me because my mother exploited me. She always comforted me. That's when I realized we were poor. I thought, what's that? Emma must have had a preconceived notion that a single mother family means poor. And since you don't know any family with both parents, because you don't know any family with both parents are present, you just assumed it was true because of what Emma told you. That's why I thought you were being so harsh to me. That's why. Sorry, Mom. You know, when I think about it, you even paid for my college tuition. You always sent me enough money. We never had a hard time with money. We had a much better life than most people. But I forgot about that. I'm sorry. I was so ungrateful. Don't apologize. I feel better now that I know why you guys hated me. Mom, well... Okay, back to the apartment. I'm going to change the rent back to the regular rent in the next month or so. What? Wait, why? Why what? You don't need my help anymore, do you? If you want to keep living there, pay the regular rent. If that's not possible, then you'll have to move out. Wait a minute. Why? You just cleared up that misunderstanding. I apologized. You said you feel better. All I understood was why you guys were being so stubborn. The condo is a different story. I don't think so. You don't want to think of me as your mother. That you're ashamed of being a single parent. You've suffered because of me. With the same mouth that you said you wanted to cut ties altogether. And now that you've apologized, you want me to continue to support you. I don't think you intend to say something shameless like that, do you? No, that's... Words are like bullets. They hurt people easily, and they can't be taken back. I've already lost my patience. I'm going to do you guys a favor and completely cut you off. No help until now. No help from now on. Even after the worst happens to me, I'll leave my inheritance, my company, and everything to Ava. I've already decided where I want to spend my old age. Oh, and you don't have to pay back the money I gave you in college, and the money for the baby shower gift. Wait, Mom, we can't afford an apartment. We just had a baby. We can't afford to raise the rent or move. Why are you saying such a pessimistic thing? Where's that tough attitude you had when you pushed me away? I'm truly sorry. Please forgive me, Mother. I've already made up my mind. You and your wife can talk about the rest. Mother-in-law, I'm very sorry until now. I heard from James. I've misunderstood you, my mother-in-law. I've been outrageously rude. For 3 years. I am truly sorry. Well. Thank you for contacting me despite your busy schedule. But there's no need for you to apologize. I'm fine. You've just been discharged from the hospital. And I know you're worried about your health. I'll stay out of your way. Please, get some rest. Oh no, please don't say that. Give us a chance. I will come to apologize. We will bring our child with us. Please, look at his face. No. No apology necessary. Please don't come to my house. I haven't seen you since the wedding. I can only vaguely remember your face. It's nerve-wracking, and we both know how sensitive you are. I don't like the idea of you bringing a newborn baby into the house. What? You don't want to see your grandchild? If you really insulate us like this, I'll never see them again. My daughter and her husband have 4 children. I'm just in time. Besides, they are your children, not mine. Not my grandchildren, right? No, it's not. And you're using your children as a shield to cover up what you did. I don't think that's a good idea. No, I didn't mean it like that. I'm really sorry about... And the baby shower gift. Please allow me to express my belated thanks. I'm sorry about the baby clothes. I'm sorry too. Those baby clothes you threw away because they were cheap? They were my company's baby products. What? Cheap-looking baby clothes made by my company. It wasn't an appropriate celebration. My daughter was happy to use them. So I misunderstood. I'm so sorry. No. I'm so sorry. Again and again. Really, Oh my. Ever since I was a little girl, I watched my mother being bullied by her grandmother. I've had a lot of sarcastic comments myself. I thought if I got married and she served me like that, I thought about the possibility of having my children taken away from me. I was really scared. I really didn't want to get involved in a wife-mother-in-law problem. I understand that your grandmother is a very troubled person. I know that there are people like demons in this world. But my grandmother and I are different people. She's not a creature called a mother-in-law, but a human being. And when I do not do anything, I am harshly rejected. I feel sad and hurt. I'm sorry. I don't know your mother-in-law well. I was caught up in preconceived notions and did a terrible thing. I'm really, really sorry. No more apologies. I don't need your mother telling me to move out. I'm also concerned about your physical condition right after the birth. I also need you to cool down a bit. Let's keep our distance for the time being. We'll talk about it when you've calmed down. Yes. Well then, take care of yourself. I'll see you again sometime. After that, I received a polite letter of apology from Emma. Emma's parents, who had no idea what was going on, bowed down to me. It seemed that the misunderstanding had been cleared up, so I made peace with Emma. However, James went out of control. He was so eager to somehow get my permission to continue my support. He would storm into our house early in the morning or late at night before or after work. He would pull our newborn child away from Emma. He tried to bring him to our house, which was a 2-hour drive away. He would put himself on the back burner and say to Emma, "It's your fault," and so on. He caused me and Emma and others a lot of trouble. He eventually charged in and was caught by his sister, Ava. She tightly gripped him, and it seemed like he finally came to his senses. However, it seems that James, who went out of control, scared her so much. At Emma's request, James and his wife are now living separately with divorce in mind. James is unable to see his wife and children freely and is living alone and lonely. It may be Emma's fault for imprinting her beliefs on James, but the worst is James, who then went off on a tangent based on his own feelings. I'm really ashamed of myself. As for me, when I was able to get rid of the tension between Emma and myself, we've been giving each other gifts, such as mid-year gifts, year-end gifts, birthday gifts, etc. We are continuing to communicate with each other with a good sense of distance. I hope our relationship will continue in a relaxed manner.
Katrina, is this a good time? Hey, big brother. It's okay. I just got home from work. You're busy as ever. Well, yeah, but I like my job. I never get tired of working. I see. I wanted to confirm something about my wedding. You will attend as planned, right? Of course. Will you be able to work around it? I'll be fine. It's my brother's big day. I'd be there no matter what. Great. I'll send you a plane ticket to Hawaii. You'll send me a plane ticket to Hawaii? Yeah. Sabrina and I decided that we'll arrange the tickets for our families. We talked it over and that's what we decided to do. I see. That's great. Well, I've always traveled by car. I don't know much about airplanes. I leave it all to her. You've never been out of the state, have you? That's right. This trip to Hawaii will be my first outside of Oregon trip. Oh, that's right. I'm sure you'll like Hawaii. You love Hawaii, right? I'm looking forward to it too. I'll be in touch then. Okay. Good evening, Katrina. We've never texted before, have we? Is this a good time? Good evening, Sabrina. What's up? There's something I didn't get a chance to ask you about when we met the other day. I thought I'd check with you directly. What? What is it? I heard from Harry. He said you only graduated from high school. Yes, that's right, I did. I thought he was joking, but it turns out to be true. Is there a problem? I'll make it clear before Harry and I get married. Everyone in my family is highly educated. Okay, so? I went to a well-known private university. My parents and grandparents all graduate from top universities, and they all work for big companies. I see. Oh, you're not responding very well. Why don't you react more honestly? Like, that's great, or I'm jealous. Oh, yes, that's great. Oh, this sucks. That's why you undereducate people. Huh? Well, okay. Your brother Harry also graduated from a prestigious national university. Yes, he did. Katrina, do you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm sorry, I don't understand. I guess people with low academic backgrounds aren't good at reading between the lines. Is there a problem? Harry often praises you as an excellent sister. I have no idea what's so excellent about you. You're only high school graduate and on the losing side of life. I don't consider myself a loser. Okay. Maybe it's because you live in a small world. You don't even know you're low class. What the? Well, that's enough for today. See you later. Katrina, I heard from Dad. He said you didn't get a ticket to Hawaii, so you had to get them for yourself. Oh, Harry. He said you booked the hotel by yourself too. Actually, that's what happened. Sorry. When I checked with Sabrina, she said she thought you weren't gonna come. She said she didn't book the flight and the hotel for you, so I was surprised. I thought I told Sabrina that you were gonna attend the wedding. It was my fault for leaving everything up to her. I'm really sorry. Don't worry. I got the hotel and the plane without a problem. I'm glad you made it in time. I really can't believe this. I don't know what I would do if you weren't there. I don't know what Sabrina misunderstood. I'm sure she was busy preparing for the wedding. I wish I'd known sooner, but I've been so busy with work that I forgot all about it. You're gonna be on a different plane from Mom and Dad, right? Yes, I'll take a later flight. Will you be able to make it in time for the wedding? Well, it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be a little tough, but I'm used to getting around town, so I'll be fine. I see. You've been to Hawaii a lot for work. But I'll pay for all the expenses, so make sure to tell me exactly how much it cost. No. I can pay for it myself. That's not gonna happen. I'm supposed to make arrangements for my family. Then I guess I'll take you up on that. I'll bill you later. I'm really sorry. I invited you and now you have to deal with this. It's okay. It happens. It's just... I'm a little worried about something. What's wrong? Is it really okay if I go to the wedding? Huh? Why? It's probably just a coincidence that she forgot to arrange flights and hotels. She doesn't seem to think very highly of me. That's not true. Sabrina was happy to have a pretty little sister, you know. I'm sure she's looking forward to seeing you at the wedding this time, too. I hope so. Did Sabrina say something to you by any chance? Sort of. She seems to be stuck on the fact that I only graduated from high school. Just because you only graduated from high school doesn't mean it's a problem. Perhaps you care too much about it. Sabrina never talked about your educational background. Oh, really? Then I won't worry too much about it. Good. Well then, I'll see you on the wedding day. I'll see you there. I'm looking forward to it. Hey, Katrina! I just glanced at the reception desk and saw you there. Sabrina, I'm so glad I made it in time for the ceremony. I flew separately from my parents. It looks like I got here before them. Why are you coming to our wedding, Katrina? Excuse me? I don't know how to reply to that. I came because my brother invited me. I'm telling you, there's no seat for you, okay? Huh? What do you mean? As a family, I'm supposed to be at my brother's wedding. You know what? Why are you trying to be my family? I didn't invite you because I don't like you. Say what? Then perhaps the reason my plane ticket and hotel weren't prepared is because I just wasn't planning to do it from the start, you know? And yet, you just went ahead and made an arrangement yourself. I was so surprised at how out of line you are. But, well, it can't be helped. You only graduated from high school and didn't have a proper education. I guess you don't know what common sense is. Harry seems to want to cut you off from the family. I understand exactly how he feels. Huh? My brother wants to cut me off? Yes. Did he really say that? He didn't actually say it in those words. When he proposed to me, he said, "Please be my family." That means that he and you won't be family anymore, right? Huh? What part of that statement leads to you cutting ties with me? Just because my brother is going to become family with you, there's no need to cut off ties with me, right? This is why I have trouble with poorly educated people with low comprehension. Huh? Harry's being kind, so he just didn't say it out loud. In his heart, he wants to get rid of you. I think that's a pretty bold assumption. What's so bold about it? Unlike you, I'm smart enough to know what Harry is thinking. I understand very well that you don't like me. There's no way my brother would cut off ties with me. He's not gonna turn me away after I came all the way to Hawaii. I can understand why you would long to come to Hawaii. It's your first time traveling outside your own city, right? But, like I said before, we are an educated family. If someone from the bottom of the barrel like you were at our wedding, you'd look out of place. Oh, I'm bottom of the barrel, huh? I beg you, get the hell out of the wedding hall. If you still want to stay in Hawaii, go sightseeing by yourself. I see. I understand. I see you finally understand your position. You're not family to us. You're a stranger. Frankly, I don't even want to look at you. Please don't ever show your face in front of us again. I think you're gonna regret this. Huh? No, it's nothing. Well, I'm just going wander around town and then I'll be on my way. Yes, please do that. Katrina, I got a call at the airport telling me you've arrived and you're already at the wedding venue, right? I can't find you anywhere. Where the hell are you?
Harry, I went to the reception earlier, but it doesn't look like there's a seat for me, so I'm going home.
What? Why isn't there a seat for you?
Because I'm not family, apparently.
Huh? What are you talking about? You're my precious little sister. The ceremony is starting soon. Hurry up and come back.
Have you heard anything from Sabrina yet?
Huh? Sabrina? I think Sabrina is just changing into her wedding dress.
Well, first ask Sabrina what's going on. After that, you can decide what you want to do.
I don't know what's going on, but anyway, I guess I should just ask Sabrina. I'll get right back to you, so just wait a second. Sabrina? I thought you were probably getting dressed, so I texted you.
Yes, what is it?
I just got a text from Katrina. She came, but there was no seat for her. I asked her why, and she said, because we are not family. Sabrina, do you know anything about this? Please tell me that you didn't make her leave.
Oh, that? Some nerve, right?
Huh?
Katrina was gonna attend the ceremony even though I didn't invite her. And she went to the trouble of arranging her own flight and hotel. That's a serious lack of common sense.
Wait a minute. Sabrina, you didn't arrange Katrina's flight and hotel because you didn't want her to come in the first place?
That's right. Because she isn't family.
What the hell is that? Katrina is my sister, right? I thought you were looking forward to her being your sister after we got married.
Of course, that wasn't true.
What did you say?
You're praising her so much. I was just going along with you. But deep down, you really dislike her, don't you?
What?
Since you're marrying me, why don't you take this opportunity to break off the family ties?
Oh, come on! What the hell are you talking about?
Well, now that we've successfully gotten Katrina out of the way, let's really enjoy the wedding, shall we?
Seriously? So it was you after all?
Huh? What's wrong, Harry?
I'll text you later.
Harry? Hey, Harry! What's going on? We are about to start. I don't see anyone at the ceremony.
Sabrina, the wedding is cancelled.
What?
I'm breaking off the engagement.
Huh? What's wrong all of a sudden? I mean, where are you, Harry?
I'm in the family waiting room. We are having a discussion with both families.
Discussion?
Yeah. As a result of the discussion, the engagement was called off. We've also decided to cancel the wedding at short notice. Of course, your parents agreed to this decision. I've had them look at the messages between you and Katrina.
Why? I won't be satisfied without knowing why.
Because you tried to exclude one of my family members from the wedding.
Huh? My family? Do you mean Katrina?
That's right.
What are you talking about? Katrina is an outsider, right? You've already cut off your family.
I never said anything about cutting off ties with Katrina.
Harry, I haven't forgotten what you said when you proposed to me. You said, "Will you be my family?" That means you cut off Katrina and chose me, right?
Huh? I don't think there's the slightest element of cutting off Katrina in those words.
Huh? You're wrong.
Could it be that you don't understand English? I'm sure you've had compulsory education at least, right?
That's rude. I graduated from a prestigious university, you know. I'm not on the same level as Katrina, who only graduated from high school in this day and age.
I see. So, you're looking down on her because she only graduated from high school.
Yes, that's it. I can't stand the thought of having such an uneducated woman as a relative. She probably doesn't even have a good job if she only graduated from high school. It's out of the question for her to attend a wedding where the elites are gathered.
Sabrina, I told you this before. The reason we are able to rent this wedding hall for less than usual is thanks to Katrina.
Huh? What's that?
So I guess you weren't listening to me after all.
Wait a minute. What do you mean, thanks to Katrina?
Okay, let me explain one more time. Katrina is the president of a company that imports and sells Hawaiian goods.
President?
That's right.
Even though she only graduated from high school?
You know, there are plenty people in the world who only graduate from high school and now president of companies.
So you weren't lying when you said Katrina was brilliant?
Katrina was a better student than me. Her love for Hawaii got the better of her. She really wanted to open her own Hawaiian goods store, so she started her own business right after graduating from high school. So, Katrina comes to Hawaii often to buy products. She naturally made connections here, and one of them let us use their family's wedding venue at a reasonable price. But you kicked Katrina out of the wedding venue. There's no way we can have a wedding like this.
Harry?
Let's wait till you get back home to discuss this. I'm sorry, but until I get back, I'll arrange another place to stay.
No, wait!
I won't wait. Goodbye.
We'll just have Katrina come back, right? As long as Katrina is here, we can have the ceremony as planned, right? Hey, Harry! Please answer me! I definitely don't want to break off the engagement! Katrina! Come back to the ceremony right now! I'll let you attend the wedding! If you don't, they're gonna break off the engagement! Hey, Katrina! Don't ignore me! I'll treat you as one of my family members! If you come back, everything will be alright! Today's wedding shouldn't have to be cancelled either! Katrina!
Katrina, we've decided to cancel the wedding. Have you been able to talk to her? She didn't seem to understand the cause yet. She seemed unhappy about it, but I got both sides of parents to agree to call off the engagement. I see. Even just now, she sent me all sort of texts trying to keep from having the engagement called off. Sorry, you can block her now. The official end of the engagement will come after we go back home, but you don't need to be involved with Sabrina anymore. Okay, I'll do that. Katrina, I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused you. It was stupid of me not to see through Sabrina's true nature. You came all the way to Hawaii for me, and this is the thanks you get. It's okay. Now I have an excuse to come to Hawaii outside of work. I'm going to relax and have fun, and then I'm going home. Yeah, okay. I'm glad you found out about her true character before the wedding. Yeah, me too. I feel sorry for the guests who came. It's a blessing that we invited almost only our relatives this time. By the way, have you already eaten dinner? If you want, why don't we go out with Father and the others to eat somewhere?
I haven't had dinner yet. I'm starving.
It's my treat. So, do you know any good places?
Okay, but what about Sabrina? Aren't you staying at the same hotel?
It's okay. We decided to stay at different hotels.
I see. Then I'll look for a restaurant and call you again.
Oh, I'm relying on you again, aren't I?
It's okay. If it's about Hawaii, you can leave it to me.
I got it. Okay, see you later.
According to my brother, Sabrina couldn't give up on marrying him. She kept persistently texting him while they were in Hawaii. My brother ignored them and returned home alone. He then got a lawyer and successfully broke off the engagement. At that time, there seemed to be some discussion about compensation, etc. In the end, they settled on Sabrina paying all the expenses for the wedding. However, Sabrina was still not satisfied. She finally stormed into my brother's workplace and went on a rampage, shouting that she wanted to get back together with him. Of course, the police were called immediately and Sabrina was taken away. Since she was no longer in any condition to continue working, she voluntarily resigned from her job. She is now working at a factory owned by an acquaintance of her parents. She works her ass off every day and has some debt that she neglected deducted from her paycheck. I, on the other hand, am doing well with my company. I spend my time commuting back and forth to Hawaii, which I love. My parents think it's time for me to think about getting married. But I have seen my brother go through a difficult time with his marriage. I'm going to live with work as my sole focus for a while.
I will not let a poor bachelor inherit a house. Who is it? What kind of nerve to forget your brother? My brother disappeared 5 years ago beyond the stars. What am I, a meteorite? If only he'd exploded like a big bang. I would be so happy. I took your wife, but how long have you been holding on? Like in a soap opera, you took her away during a wedding ceremony. Who wouldn't resent me for that? I was so cool then. Don't indulge yourself. Don't ever contact me again. Hey, we need to talk. I don't have anything to talk to you about. I do. I heard you inherited Mom and Dad's house. They did give me the house as an inter-virus gift. What's that got to do with you? You can't legally cut me off. So, I should have the right to inherit the house. How can you be so bold after bringing so much shame to our family? You're overreacting. I went around apologizing to everyone in attendance. I was so miserable. Kate asked me to do it. She asked me to come to get her like Prince Charming. You come on the moat, though. I couldn't arrange a horse. The moat was so too tiny. Kate had to run away dragging her dress. You don't have to remember every single thing my fiancé was taking from me. How could I forget? You're a stubborn man, aren't you? That's not true. What? She left me for you. I don't have any remorse for the stupid woman, but I do have a grudge against you guys for humiliating me. That's more disgusting. I want nothing to do with you for the rest of my life. That's all. Hey, we are not done yet. We haven't even talked about the inheritance. I thought if I digress, you let me off the hook. I guess you're not that stupid. You've been looking down on me. Don't get carried away, you single loser. You're old-fashioned. Many people stay single nowadays. You always come at me with whatever I say. I've always hated that. Because what you say is always off. I don't get it. You're square and not fun, but people like you so much. I'm the one who always greets neighbors. You always stare at people, puffing on a cigarette. I'm not surprised people have a different impression. You went to a good school, graduated from college, got a cute fiancé. I was angry that you're on with everything. That's why I took Kate away from you. Is that why you took her from me? Yes, but they decided to give you the house when I thought I would one. You've got to be kidding me. I'm not fighting with you. Shut up. I can't allow you to get a good deal. I'm taking the house. That's not going to happen. Do you think I'm stupid? That's not what I'm saying. I'll take it. I'm going to take it from you forcefully. Listen, Marco. Give me the house and get the hell out. You'll be in a lot of pain if you don't. My name is Kason. I'm 35 years old. 5 years ago, on my wedding day, my brother eloped with my fiancé. It was the second most shocking event in my life. By the way, number one is when I helped someone lying on the little path, and the person happened to be the head of a mafia group. Oops, I digress. My younger brother, Marco, was a good, friendly boy when he was little. But when he was a teenager, he joined a gang group. He quickly became a problem child. My parents had to bail him out so many times. He dropped out of high school. Another gang group beat me a couple of times because I was his older brother. It's been 5 years since I lost my fiancé. I had almost forgotten that he even existed. Suddenly, I got a message from him. I thought about blocking it, but I didn't know what they might do if I cut off contact. I thought I'd wait and see what would happen. However, he took action quickly. You should run away. What now? You guys can't have the house. I don't care about the house. Just run away. What's going on? Marco is asking his buddies to help him. What? He says he'll drive around your house and have a good time. You're going to shoot some fireworks and play some loud music. You're kidding, right? It's true. He is expecting 20 or more people to show up for him. They will be there in a couple of hours. That guy? How much more trouble does he have to get people into? Your mother has a heart condition, right? Yes. Engine noises and fireworks are not good for her, so get out of the house and as soon as possible. It's okay. What? Don't worry, it's okay if Marco comes. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. I'm surprised you remember about my mom's heart condition. She is the mother of someone I once loved. Marco? No, it's about you. What can you say that after what you did on our wedding day? I have no excuse for that. I'm really sorry. I don't need an apology right now. I've wanted to apologize for a long time. I didn't have the right to contact you, but I just couldn't let it slide this time. Thank you for telling me. I really should have stopped him, but I can't do anything. He's upset. I'm sorry if you're having a hard time. Well, maybe a little, but it's my choice. You know what? Why did you have an affair with Marco? Because was I that unreliable? Or because he's handsome? That's not it. I don't care about that. I like you because you were always so kind. Then why? Marco, you told me you were cheating on me. What? He showed me a picture of you and a woman holding hands. You guys look so happy in the picture. That made me angry, so I had relations with him. Wait a minute. I didn't cheat on you. I know you didn't. He said the pictures were professionally edited. He blurted it out when he was drunk. Why did he do that? He said he couldn't stand that you had a good life. He told me the same thing the other day. But that doesn't change the fact that I did the worst thing I could have done. Even if you were really cheating on me, I can't do the same thing to you. Why didn't you tell me right away? I only had a relationship with him, but I got pregnant. Oh, so I thought I had no choice. I knew I had no choice but to live with Marco. So I gave up everything and followed Marco's plan to run away from the wedding. I thought you wanted to do that too. No way! The plan he told me was different. I thought we were quietly disappearing after the wedding. Marco told me a different story. He said you wanted him to come and get you like Prince Charming. There's no way I like that. He came with the tiny rusty moat. That was pretty amazing. Yeah, I've never felt so stupid in my life. But you went with him. If you had explained and apologized, it should have turned out better. I know, but Marco was cursing me every day. Excuse me? He said, no one would be happier about your baby. Your family will throw you down the stairs. You'll make your baby's life miserable. So I had no choice but to run with him. That guy. No. I'm trying to blame everything on Marco. I'm such a lousy woman. Kate. I'm sorry you had to hear all this. I'm glad you guys will be okay. I didn't know anything. What? Are you apologizing? Don't do that. You didn't do anything wrong. But I can't just say, oh really? And be done with it. I deserve everything that happened to me. I want you to be happy and not worry about anything. But have you forgotten? I'm the one who hecked out on everything. I ditched our wedding and the compensation for breaking off the engagement. Don't feel sorry for me. I've forgotten about that. You can't do that. Do me a favor. Be happy. You know what? You're back to Kate I knew when we were dating. I'm someone's mother. I have to be good. You're doing great. Someday, when I can afford it, I'll pay you compensation. I'm so sorry. Bye. Yay! Let's start fireworks in front of the house. The smoke will bother you guys. I don't see any smoke at all. Then, how about you blasting the cars? It's so loud you can't sleep. It's so quiet here. How long can you keep this up? Here are some more skyrockets. Don't you think it's a little dangerous? This is my house from today. I'm going to keep doing this until you guys leave. We are not there, so it doesn't bother us no matter how hard you try. Did you run away before I got here? Nope, we don't live there. Huh? That's the mafia's safe house. Look what you've come up with. If you're joking, say something funnier than that. It's true. No mafias would use a house like this. It is convenient because no one thinks so, either. The mafia's boss, I know, bought the house. That's a lie. You're a serious guy. How could you possibly know someone like that? 6 months ago, I helped a guy who collapsed on the path. He was the boss of a mafia. What? It's a shortcut I use when I'm running late. It's a narrow path and people don't use it. No one noticed he was there. We used to go up the backwoods to catch bugs, right? That's the path. Yeah, during summer vacation. I think there's a path that leads out of the town. You found him there? That's where I saw the bloody boss. A mafia war? No, he was there for bug catching. He fell, hit his head, and passed out. What a man! He was conscious and didn't want me to call an ambulance, so I rushed home and drove him to the hospital. That's awfully realistic for a made-up story. I told you it's true. He says I saved his life. I've been in touch with him ever since. Well, let's say that's true. Why are we talking about selling the house? Mom is old and needs to visit her doctor frequently. She's too old to take the bus or the train. We were thinking about moving closer to the clinic. Then the mafia boss said he would buy the house? Well, that's one thing. It's close to the place for bug catching. He asked me to sell it to him if we were moving. He loves bugs? Is he Dr. Fabre? He says he read all the Fabre's book of insects. That's what I thought. He uses the house for bug catching. It's the boss and bugs hideout. It's not a mafia safe house. Oops. I was told to say it was a safe house. I don't care about that. Are you still okay there though? Huh? If what I'm saying is true. Stop driving, guys. Stop making noise. Why are you messaging me? Oh, no. Stop the blasting and everything. You're still texting me. Oh no, the lights came on. It was dark until now. I can see people. I told the boss about you guys beforehand. He said he sent all the underlines out to meet you. Oh no. And about Kate? I don't care about her now. You should care about her. She told me everything. When did you guys talk? She told me you were trying to get into the house. That woman. You've been a real coward, haven't you? I don't know what she told you. She chose me over you. You forced her to do so, didn't you? Did she come crying to you? No. Kate never said anything. She just apologized. Is she acting like a good person now? I'll have to punish her when I get home. Do you always do that to her? What? You heard all that? No, I told my boss friend. Then his acquaintance did a lot of research. Huh? I didn't mean to pay any further. But if what Kate said was a lie, I was going to demand a lot of money. Is that what you were thinking? You don't have to be so vindictive. As a result, everything Kate said was true. So he went to apologize for doubting her. What? Did he go to see her? They are very disciplined like that. Wait a minute. Then, Kate has been working day and night. You're taking all her wages. Your buddies are always watching her for you. You can't escape. He saw everything. Damn. Kate's parents are on their way to pick her up. What? I was going to live happily ever after with her earning. What are you going to do about it? You won't have a happy future anyway with your current situation. But don't worry, the boss is very kind. He didn't call the police. He said you guys would talk it out. Oh no, many guys just came out of the house, but if we attack them together, my bodies are all gone. Did they betray you in an instant? Stop laughing and do something about it. They'll beat me up. Don't worry, you guys are going to have a little talk. I'm not in the mood for this. They are all looking at me. And thankfully, he's going to give you a great job. You can pay the compensation for a wedding and the engagement breakup. That's Kate's responsibility. He thinks you're the biggest loser ever. I don't want to hear that from a mafia. I agree with him. You are the biggest loser. You are my big brother. You'd have a guilty conscience doing this to me. Who? My brother disappeared 5 years ago beyond the stars. That again? Don't contact me ever again. Sorry, I'm sorry. Please help me. After that, Marco was taken inside the boss's house. I have no idea what happened to him. Neighbors said they heard someone's cries of despair throughout the night or not. Sometime later, I received some money in my bank account. It was compensation for breaking off the engagement and the wedding expenses for Marco. Kate is now living with her parents. She's working and raising her child and paying me the compensation monthly. I told her she didn't need to because Marco had paid it all. But she says that's not good enough. If that's what she wants to do, I'll accept it for now. I'm planning to give it to her someday when her child grows up. I don't hold a grudge against her anymore, but that doesn't mean I will get back together with her. She sometimes visits us with her child. My parents love playing with her first grandchild. I would like to keep in touch with her as a good friend.
Geez, Dawn. It's past 8 p.m. already. I don't know where you've been wandering around, but don't you think it's time to come home? You've been ignoring my calls. I haven't even had dinner yet. I'm starving over here.
Sorry, Kathy. I was driving and couldn't answer the phone.
What? Driving? Where on earth are you? You left dinner preparation.
I told you this morning, didn't I? Jasper has soccer practice every Friday, so I need to pick him up in the evening.
Soccer practice?
Yes, it's the same every week. I thought you knew.
Oh, is it? Then what about my dinner? When are you coming home?
Dinner is already prepared. It's in the freezer. You just need to heat them up in the microwave.
Are you kidding me? You expect me to eat frozen food?
No, it's not store-bought frozen food. I made it myself and froze it.
Frozen is frozen. It makes no difference. How many times do I have to tell you?
Huh?
Since we started living together, I told you I want freshly made food.
Of course, I do that when I can, but it's not possible every day. Sometimes, like today, I have to go out in the evening. That's why I keep meals in the freezer. Is it that bad?
I'm starving and I want to eat now.
Sigh.
You're still such an inconsiderate woman. A proper housewife shouldn't be out at this time.
Like I said, I'm picking up my son. I'm not out having fun. If you're hungry, please eat first. You just need to microwave the food.
Oh my! Are you ordering your mother-in-law around?
It's just microwaving. You just press a button once. Even Jasper, a grade schooler, can do it. Are you saying you can't handle that?
It's not about whether it's easy or not. It's a daughter-in-law's job to cook and serve the food. Expecting your mother-in-law to get food from the freezer and microwave it? Absolutely not!
Then what am I supposed to do? Make Jasper quit soccer?
I'm not saying he should quit. He's talented at sports, just like his father. But having practice at night is problematic. If it was earlier, you could cook dinner too.
Well, the soccer club practices in the evening.
Then make my dinner before you go to pick him up.
That's impossible. I work full time. I don't have time to come home in between. If you're telling me not to pick him up, that means you'd have to do it instead.
No way! Why should I do your job?
That's why it has to be at this time. Please put up with frozen meals once a week.
Then just quit your job.
What?
It's strange that you continue to work even after getting married and having a child. You don't need to work. My son's salary alone should be enough, right? You can't manage the housework because you're working.
Sure, we could probably get by on his salary alone, but I want to save as much as possible for Jasper's future.
How much can a woman really earn anyway? You're probably doing some job that anyone could do. Just quit already.
I earn as much as Tim. It's a job that requires a certification. If I quit, even you would be affected, you know.
Why would I be affected?
Tim and I are supporting you financially. If I become a stay-at-home mom, you won't be able to enjoy your hobbies as you do now. Are you okay with that?
Geez, you've been talking quite boldly.
If you're dissatisfied with my housework, I'd appreciate some help from you too.
What? You want me to do the chores? I'm old and my body hurts. I can't do housework.
But Kathy, you seem to be out and about with your friends all the time.
What the?
Ever since your husband passed away, you've been obsessed with that male singer, going to concerts and buying CDs. You seem pretty energetic to me.
Be quiet. Are you saying it's disgraceful for someone my age to be a fan? He's my only joy. Don't criticize my hobbies.
I'm not criticizing your hobbies. I just want you to understand my situation. It's really tough to manage all the housework after working full-time. If you have the energy to go out, couldn't you help with dinner once in a while?
Listen, I worked hard when I was young. I served my in-laws and my husband for many years. I deserve to relax in my old age.
If you want to relax, that's fine. But stop criticizing my way of doing things. Whenever I clean or do laundry, you make me redo it because it's not your way. And you always criticize my cooking. Sometimes you've even thrown away the food I've made.
If the food's that bad, it's your fault for making it. I've told you to learn our family recipes, but no matter how many times I ask, you keep making bad food.
But Tim and Jasper say they like my cooking.
They're just being kind. It doesn't matter unless it suits my taste. As the daughter-in-law, you need to carry on our family's traditional flavors.
But throwing it away is beyond rude. Wasting food is not right, especially in front of Jasper.
Try being in my shoes. Eating your awful cooking will make me sick. You always serve greasy food like meatloaf and fried chicken. I'm overweight and my doctor told me to diet.
I care about our family's health, so I only make greasy food occasionally. But Jasper is still in grade school. He loves those foods. If I always make healthy dishes, he'll get bored.
Then make a separate menu for him. Cook different meals for adults and kids.
Are you really saying that? It's too much trouble.
Too much trouble? You're so lazy. You're a housewife, so do your job.
Should we end this living arrangement then?
What?
When we got married, we planned to live alone. But after the wedding, your husband passed away suddenly. You said you were worried about living alone at your age and begged us to live with you. That's why we moved in together.
Of course. My health isn't what it used to be and anything can happen.
But you seem perfectly fine chasing after your favorite singer, It looks like you have plenty of energy. Yet you don't do any housework and just complain to me. I'm at my breaking point.
I help by taking care of Jasper. Even if I don't do housework, I'm helping in another way. You should be grateful.
Taking care of Jasper? What have you done?
What? I fed him when he was a baby.
Only when you felt like it. You refused to change his diapers because it would ruin your hands. You've never picked him up from daycare. You've never taken him to the park or read him a book. The only thing you do is watch TV with him.
Ugh, so much yapping. Watching TV together is a legitimate way to bond.
And you make him watch what you want because you find kids' shows boring.
Oh, shut up already. Anyway, we're continuing this living arrangement. I love living with my cute grandson. I don't want to be separated from him. I have an idea. Why don't you move out?
Oh, God.
I'll stay here with Tim and Jasper, and you can go live somewhere else. Then you can work as much as you want. Isn't that a great idea?
That's... If I move out, who will do the housework?
You, of course.
What?
Even if we live separately, you're still my daughter-in-law. You'll just come over like a maid and do the housework here.
That's ridiculous.
Listen, you married my son, so you need to follow my orders. Don't get any ideas about making me do housework. Once you pick up Jasper, come back and heat up dinner. Dawn, you never learn, do you? Are you trying to start a fight with me?
What's wrong, Kathy?
Don't play dumb. This is such a nasty prank.
A prank? What are you talking about?
Are you seriously pretending you don't know?
I really don't understand why you're upset.
The food!
Yes?
What's with the food on the table?
Oh, that's tonight's dinner.
I've told you so many times, and yet you made greasy food again. You haven't learned a thing.
I'm sorry, but please forgive me just for today as it's a special day.
What?
The food on the table is mostly for Jasper. I'll make a separate dish for you when I get back.
Trying to cover up, huh? You made food you know I can't eat just to spite me, didn't you?
No, that's not it. I'll make your favorite dishes too, so please leave the food on the table as it is.
This is infuriating. You put out all my least favorite foods on purpose. You're such a despicable woman.
I swear, it's not to spite you. I need to drive now, so excuse me.
Dawn. Ugh. You'll regret disrespecting me. I'll make sure you get what's coming to you, you insolent woman.
Kathy? What have you done? I spent so much time making these. Please explain what happened.
Oh, you. Why do you sound so freaked out?
When I got home, all the food I made was gone. You were home just a little while ago, right? What happened to them?
I cleaned up.
Cleaned up? No, don't tell me you ate everything.
What? Do you think I would eat that nasty food?
So where did the food go?
The trash can.
Oh my God.
Well, it's your fault for not listening to me. Making greasy food like pizza and fries. Oh, and I threw away the cake too. Eating that junk would send me straight to the hospital.
This is crazy. Why would you do that?
To make you repent.
Repent?
You deliberately made food you know I hate. And you even put a chocolate cake in the fridge. I've tolerated your cooking until now, but the cake was the last straw. I got so mad, I threw everything away.
This is outrageous.
It felt so good tossing your food in the trash. What a stress relief.
Kathy, do you remember what day it is today?
Huh? It's an important day for me, but it doesn't matter to you.
What are you talking about? Today is Jasper's birthday.
What?
That's why I made all his favorite foods.
Jasper's birthday.
So you forgot. Even if you forgot, didn't the cake make you realize?
No.
It had Happy Birthday Jasper written on it. There were candles on the table too. You should have known what day it was.
Oh, really? I guess I was so mad I didn't notice.
Unbelievable.
Well, you could have told me.
I thought you knew. We celebrate his birthday every year as a family.
I couldn't help it. Today there was a signing event for my favorite singer.
So that's why you weren't home.
Yes, I've been looking forward to this for months. I was so excited about it that I forgot about his birthday. Oh, I'm so happy I got to shake his hand today. He smiled at me when our eyes met. My heart is still racing.
I'm speechless. Is your grandson's birthday less important than a singer's signing event?
So what? He's my passion. I love Jasper, but my singer is just as important to me.
It's fine to go to a signing event, but ruining the birthday dinner I made? You're the worst.
I admit, throwing the food away was bad. But you don't have to be so angry. What's done is done. Just go buy something to replace it.
That's not the point. I wanted Jasper to have a homemade cake. He was really looking forward to it. He's been crying since he got home.
I said I'm sorry. I'll buy a replacement cake. I'll get something even fancier than the one you made. I'll make sure it has a birthday message on it too. Isn't that enough? That should make him happy, right?
You really don't get it, do you? I've made up my mind.
What do you mean?
We're moving out.
What?
I don't want to live with someone who throws away my food. Throwing away a cake Jasper was excited about? That's beyond acceptable.
I didn't know it was his birthday. If I had known, I would have tolerated the fries and cake.
Regardless of the occasion, I can't stand someone who wastes food. Living with you is a bad influence on Jasper.
You're overreacting about the food. I get it. I won't do it again. Please forgive me. Are you really going to leave a sick old woman alone?
You're not sick. And wouldn't you prefer not having to deal with a daughter-in-law you hate? Feel free to live alone and do as you please.
Fine. Only you should leave.
What?
You hate living with me, right? As I said before, you can leave, and I'll live with Tim and Jasper. Tim loves me, so he'll take my side and will tell you to go.
Sorry, but you have no allies here.
What?
Tim has already talked about moving out.
You're lying.
He knows about your bullying.
That's impossible. I've always been nice to you in front of him. Did you tell him?
I didn't have to. He figured it out. He has warned you before, but you ignored him and kept harassing me.
That's because you always defy me.
Huh?
I was strict with you for your own good. I wanted you to become a proper wife quickly, but you were always rebellious and never listened to me.
I tried to earn your approval. I cleaned and cooked the way you wanted. But no matter how hard I tried, it was never enough. You always criticized me, made me redo the cleaning and threw away my cooking. Then I realized you didn't want to educate me. You just wanted to be mean.
No, that's not true. I really care about you.
You care about me, so you threw away the cake?
I'm sorry if it made you feel bad. I'll be nicer from now on.
No matter what you say, I'm not changing my mind. I'm leaving with Jasper.
Wait, that's not fair to him. He wouldn't want to be away from his grandma.
Unfortunately, he agrees with us.
What the?
He's seen you bullying me. And now you've thrown away his birthday cake. He doesn't want to live with you anymore.
Wait, Dawn. I'll come back and apologize to him.
It's too late. We're already starting to pack. Good luck with your fan activities.
Wait, Dawn? I'm sorry for everything. Please, don't leave me alone.
Kathy rushed back home and apologized to us frantically. I ignored her, packed her things, and took Jasper to my parents' house. Shortly after, Tim joined us, and the three of us moved into an apartment. When Kathy found out, she said she wanted to move in with us and ask for her address. We didn't tell her and blocked her number. According to rumors from relatives, she's all alone now and is exhausted every day from cleaning and doing laundry. The house is falling apart with leaks, and with only her pension to rely on, she can't afford repairs and has to live in a rundown home. She can't attend her favorite singer's concerts anymore and cries every day. It's a miserable old age, and she brought it on herself. Meanwhile, I've been freed from the stress of her and am living peacefully with my husband and son. I plan to cherish my family and enjoy life from now on.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.